Hi guys, I am Syrachime, and I welcome you back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. In the last episode, we finished up the Forest Temple and saved Saria after defeating the phantom version of Alien Dwarf, and then shortly after that, we went back here to the Temple of Time, where we learned the Prelude of Light from Sheik, which would allow us to pretty much teleport here anytime that we wanted to. Now that we've done all that, in this episode, we're going to progress a little bit further on our adventure, find out where we need to go, and then kind of make our way in that direction accordingly. Since we can't really, I really don't want to go back in time, even though we have the option to go back in time, if we really wanted to. I don't think I can within good spirits because of what has happened to Hyrule, so we're going to kind of go around and take care of a few things to try and make this land a lot better if we can. But before we do that, I must admit I have been doing a lot of reminiscing lately, especially about that one time we were going around Lake Hylia and planting seeds and stuff like that. Guys, remember when we were doing that? I am especially fond of that one time we went to that scarecrow and we learned that song with him. You guys remember that, right? Think about it for a minute. Whoa, I'm childlike again. How on earth did this happen when the last thing I remember was beating the phantom alien dwarf at the Forest Temple and then learning the Prelude of Light from Sheik at the Temple of Time and... Oh wait, I'm in a flashback. Not supposed to be consciously aware of that yet. Well, anyway, once you get done with that little fishing shack over there and you get the heart piece there... What? Navi! Oh my gosh, you're annoying. What is so important that you have to interrupt our quest, which is totally a flashback and not something I'm doing now? What do you got to say? We have that cloud over Death Mountain. There's something strange about it. Navi, you are completely lost and confused and have no idea what you're talking about. That is a future event that has not happened yet, so get into character and act as confused as I am, so people don't get confused. Stupid fairy. Well, anyways, as I was saying before, I was rudely interrupted by Navi, who's just lost her mind. Yeah, we all knew it would happen eventually. What you want to do after you get that heart piece over there, is you want to make your way over to these scarecrows here, and once you get here, you want to talk to this guy here, which is something I am clearly doing now, and not something I forgot to do in the future and had to come back and do it. Talk to this guy, he says, I am Bonaru, the Scarecrow musical genius. I hear a song once and I never forget it, baby. Okay, under no circumstances should you be calling me baby. If you call me baby, I am going to refer to you as Jerk Crow. What do you say to that, jerk? Apparently he does not care. Okay, so what you're actually supposed to do here is you want to pull out your ocarina, which is clearly the fairy ocarina, not the Ocarina of Time. And he will say, Whoa, you have an ocarina. Hey, why don't you lay a tune on it with me, baby? Alright, Jerk Crow, I will do that. Now here you can actually have the option of creating your own song. And you could play any 8 notes that you want to. Most people just click up, down, left, right, or, more or less just the same button over and over. But because I want my thing to be a little bit more creative than that, I'm going to play 4 different notes creatively. Kind of like this, I think. And that is my song right there. Well, not bad. I will remember it for you anyway. I'm glad you will remember it, Jerk Crow. I don't mean I can remember only 8 notes, but let's just cut it right there for now, baby. Alright, Jerk Crow, if you say so. Okay, so with that, he's officially got our song in his head. Not sure how that happens. You know how scarecrows are from the Wizard of Oz. That's totally stereotypical, but still. Here we have Jerk Crow here with the probably no brain remembering our song. So yeah, we'll leave him with that, and we will come back to that much later into the future. And then there was that one time we went back to the Scarecrow after learning that song and played it for him again, just right before the Forest Temple. You guys remember that, right? Think about it. I can't believe I forgot to do this before I went to the Forest Temple. I mean, of all things to forget, how about this? Oh, wait, in a flashback again. Okay, not supposed to constantly wear that. Well, anyway, now that we've clearly went to the Temple of Time and pulled out the Master Sword, we want to make our way back here to this Scarecrow Jerk Crow thing, 7 years later. And if we actually talk to this guy again, after 7 long years, he will say, Hey, aren't you the fairy buddy I met a long time ago? Maybe. Wow, you grew, dude. Well, at least I'm not baby anymore, so maybe I could stop calling him Jerk Crow. Well, here's your song. Oh, you're going to play a song for us? Awesome, do the thing, dude. What? Did you forget the song? No, I never forget. You're the one who forgot, aren't you? If you have an ocarina, play that song, baby! Okay, so apparently this isn't just a stereotypical person of the Scarecrow from the Wizard of Oz. This is the real deal. Here we're supposed to have this musical genius and he's already forgot the song. Well, since you seem to have forgot it, I do remember it, so we'll go ahead and play it accordingly. But I'm not close to do that, so... Alright. Hey, it's the Ocarina! No, it is not. It is a completely different Ocarina from what you saw before. Anyway, play that song with it, baby! Alright, he wants our Scarecrow song, so let's go ahead and play it. That has to be the weirdest dance I think I've ever seen in my life. Oh, yeah, that's it. That's the tune. You rock. I'm blown away. Dancing in ways that I have never seen dance before. I should try that at some point. Anyway. Oh, no. I didn't forget the song, says the guy who I can almost guarantee you forgot. I never forget anything, but I just feel like rewarding you, baby. And how do you plan to do that, jerk crow? With dots. Morse code to say, I have a good idea. My buddy Pierre is wandering around, so play that tune when you want to call him. Okay, why would I do that? I'll tell him to help you if he's nearby. And here's that song, baby. Okay, jerk crow, is that the end of that? And apparently it is. Okay, so with that, we have just gained the ability to do a lot of different things. More or less, we've got ourselves a thing that we could use our hook shot for. So if his buddy Pierre's close, we could use the hook shot and go over to him. Didn't work there, but that is what that is useful for. Alright, so where that will be useful, well, it's not so much right now, but will be much later on in future events, which just happens to be outside of this flashback. As Cosmo would say in The Fairly Odd Parents, good times. Good times. Well, anyway, I was reminiscing about that because that song is going to be very important in the near future, so if you didn't take the time to learn that, you might want to learn that now for reasons you will be seeing why very shortly. But before we actually get on to doing any kind of really big and important thing, I'm actually going to take care of something that's been bothering me since we became Adult Link. And that is, well, just putting it to you simply, I am so sick and tired of running everywhere on foot. It is just so slow to get around and everything. So we're going to go take care of something that will make traveling much easier. And if you're not sure what that is, well, just kind of keep watching and you will find out. For those of you that have played the game before, you know what I'm getting ready to do. If you haven't played the game, don't worry, you are about to find out. So where I'm actually going to go is I'm going to actually head over to the Lon Lon Ranch, because now that it has been 7 years, excuse me, there's something over there now that we could take care of that we could not before. But first things first, we have to get there. And again, it's taking forever to get there just because of how slow it is. And the atmosphere is getting cloudy again. It seems to do that whenever there's trouble about. Not sure why. Go figure. Well, anyway, after we enter the Lon Lon Ranch for the first time in 7 years, we will see that not much has actually changed. At least not on the outside anyway. And there's a couple of things that have changed on the inside. But where we want to go to actually see the big changes is, first of all, we'd like to head in here. And if we do, we will see someone we have not seen for 7 years. And trust me when I say she has grown up quite a bit. I give you the beautiful but not as beautiful as Anju, Melon! She has grown up. And she is just as beautiful looking as ever, isn't she? Like I said, not Anju worthy, but still she is cute. Anyway, if we talk to her for the first time in 7 years, she will say, "Oh, a visitor. It's been a long time since we had a visitor here. Where did you come from?" That is a very long and complicated story. I was told that I was a Kokiri once upon a time, then I found out just recently that I was actually a Hylian. People in the Temple of Time think I'm a hero. It's a really long, complicated story. Just do with that what you will. But anyway, since Ganondorf came, people in the castle town have gone. Places have been ruined, and monsters are wandering everywhere. Yes, we are well aware. We battled one of those monsters not too long ago. Mr. Ingo is just using the ranch to gain Ganondorf's favor. Mr. Ingo. Why does that name sound so familiar? Well, anyway, everyone seems to be turning evil. Which I imagine I could see that happening with the world being ruled by evil. But still. But Dad, he was kicked out of the ranch by Mr. Ingo. Your dad was... How was your dad kicked out of the ranch? No offense, but your dad's not exactly the lightest looking person in the world. And he sleeps all the time. How'd he get him out? What do you do, tie him to some horses and pull him out? That's my theory. I'm sticking to it. Anyway, you were saying? If I disobey Mr. Ingo, he will treat the horses so badly. Well, heaven knows we don't want that to happen. Your cash crop that you eat to go bad. So, there's nothing I can do. Well, it looks like we've got Malin here in quite the bind. She can't do anything because Mr. Ingo will kick her out. Well, she can't really do anything, but fortunately, we can. Navi, would you quit being annoying? We already know what you're going to say. You said it in a flashback, so quit bugging us. Anyways, I was saying, for us rudely interrupted by Navi, yet again. We can do something about this Mr. Ingo problem now, and we're actually going to go take care of that accordingly. Now, I guess I should say before you start this, you might want to make sure that you have at least 200 rupees if you're not very good at what I'm going to do. Just take my word for it. I got that off screen, so if you want that, go ahead and get that. But once you do have 200 rupees, come over here to this weird-looking guy, Mr. Ingo. It looks like he's wearing a clown suit. Talk to him, he says. There are some people in Kakariko spreading rumors that I cheated Talon out of the ranch. But don't be ridiculous. That guy, Talon, was weak. I, the hard-working Ingo, poured so much energy into this place. Yes, you really poured so much energy into the place when every time I saw you, you were standing around complaining. I guess it takes a lot of energy to complain. Anyway, I don't want any strangers like you saying anything bad about me. Shouldn't be a problem. Link does not talk, so you should be okay. Listen, the great Ganondorf recognized my obvious talents and gave the ranch to me. I will raise a fine horse and win recognition from the great Ganondorf. Say, young man, do you want to ride one of my fine horses? That depends. Is it one that's going to the chopping block for dinner later? Pay me 10 rupees, and you can ride. Now, this is something you're going to want to do for pretty much taking care of that slow traveling problem that I mentioned earlier. So go ahead and talk to this guy and ride. He says, do you want to hear how to ride? Yeah, you could take the next 5 minutes to figure out how to ride, or I'll tell you how to do it in 30 seconds. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and pass on the listening. Thank you so much. And with that, we are in the corral. You got 1 minute to literally ride a horse. You could ride that one if you want, but I don't like brown horses. I like this one over here, which is an orangish gold. If you try to chase this horse down, you might know where where this horse is from. Very skittish. I would guess that this is Epona. And just like Epona in the past, we want to ride this thing, we need to play Epona's song. I was really hoping I played that right. So close to my Scarecrow song, which I totally did in a flashback and not not just recently because I forgot. Well, anyway, to get to a horse, you just get up straight to him, click A to get onto it, press the analog stick around to run, you get carrots to speed up, click A to go faster. And that's literally pretty much how you ride a horse. It's not that complicated at all. Find a fence, press the carrot at the right time, you can jump it just like that. Not a big deal. So yeah, you might want to practice around with this for a little bit. Because you've got to talk to Ingo. Not so much right now, but I will do so anyway. Navi, would you quit being annoying? I'm in the middle of something here. Anyway, when you want to dismount, stop and press the A button. Something I forgot to mention, but there you go. Hey, young man. Do I know you? I just felt as though I've seen you somewhere before. Nope, never seen you a day in my life, dude. Especially that mustache. Who would forget that? Anyway, used to Z targeting, all that other stuff. Yes, we want to ride right now. I don't want tisk. When your time is up, I'll kick you out of here. You know what? I will not be stopped. You cannot kick me out of this ranch. I am the awesome horse rider that is Link. And I will not be silenced, not even by a jerk with a weird mustache such as you. And yes, I'm totally going there because I have nothing better to do except run around in circles. Oh, well, anyway, once that's up... Hey! Time's up, young man. You only paid 10 rupees. You played around long enough. And with that, he has successfully kicked us out. Well, anyway, you want to talk to this guy and race it again, because if you do, there's actually something much different this time than there was before. Well, not really much different. First things first, gotta call Epona over with our horse song, which is what this song is good for. It's good for something else, but we'll kind of explore that later. Okay, so once we get an Epona over here, I'm going to get on top of this horse again. Now, I am warning you right now, if you're not used to the horse mechanics, you might want to ride around, try to get good at it, because otherwise what I'm getting ready to do will be a bit difficult. That is, if you talk to this guy again, he will say, "You're getting better. How about a little race with me? 1 lap around the corral with that horse. Let's make a little wager, say 50 rupees. You want to do this because the prize is awesome if you succeed." So you go ahead and decide to race this guy. And we are good to go. Now this is actually the first race of 2 that you will actually do with Mr. Ingo here. And you really want to get ahead of this guy. I guess if I didn't say it before, when you're racing your horse, you kind of want to use your carrots sparingly. They recharge themselves about every 5 seconds, but if you get all the way down to 0, it would take about 20 seconds for them to respawn. You could lose a lot of ground that way. So yeah, be very careful about this. Like I said, this first race really isn't that big of a deal. It takes about 25, 26 seconds to do this. It's the second race, though, that you're, well, spoiler alert, gonna have to do a second race because this guy's a sore loser. Well, anyway, shoot! If the great Ganondorf found out about this humiliation, hey, you, how about another race? If you win, you can keep the horse, which is an awesome prize. I will put up 50 rupees to that. Now, this race right here is much worse, and you're going to have to be very careful about this. Don't really have a strategy for you. Just to maybe kind of let him get ahead, kind of stay close. You will see an opening soon enough. This is a pretty good one if I can get ahead of him. You jerk, get out of the way. Alright, come on, Epona. Get those carrots back. Need those carrots. Come on, Epona. I have this bad feeling I'm going to lose this. Alright. And I have... Come on, Epona. Come on, Epona. Come on, Epona. Oh, you... No, no, no. You stupid jerk. Oh, oh my gosh. Okay, well, as horrible as that was, we got this guy... Wow, look at that dance. Oh, and I thought the scarecrow dance was funny. That looks awesome. I might grow bushy eyebrows just to try that. Well, anyway. You're just a kid after all. Well, come back anytime. We'll have some more fun. I'm having fun right now just watching you do that weird dance. Okay. Well, you can race this guy again. I think it's, again, 2 laps around the course. So I'm going to go ahead and race this guy one more time. And I'll catch you guys as soon as we get done with this race. So I'll be right back for the second race. Okay, sorry about the cut there, guys. Doubt you really wanted to see me race this guy the first time. The second time's what's important, so let's get on with it. Second race around the course. Let's hope we actually get better results this time around. Alright, he's going to cut on the inside. I know that much, because I always lose when he does that. It's when you get your opening that you want to go in as quickly as you can. I have a feeling that was it, but I did not... come on, Epona. We got things to do. Come on, Epona. Do it, do it, do it. This is why I do not go to horse races. You jerk. Get out of the way. Alright, come on, Epona. Stretch line. Going to the finish line. Oh my gosh, I'm having a heart attack right now. Yes, we did it. Ha ha ha. Oh, this is why I do not go to horse races, because I would panic if I did. Anyway, what's up with that horse? Is that Epona? Yes, it is. How did you tame that wild horse right under my nose? With a song. Don't you know that songs always soothe the mighty beast? That's what I've been told from King Kong, anyway. Anyway, I was going to present that horse to the great Ganondorf, but I bet it on a race and lost. Shoot! Yeah, I won. In a panic, but... What? What are you laughing about, dude? As I promised, I'll give the horse to you. Okay. However what? I'll never let you leave this ranch. Dude! You could not seriously keep me in here. Can you believe this jerk? He is such a sore loser, he's never going to let us leave. And Navi is being annoying to top it all off. Wow, can this get any worse? Well, anyway, while this guy says that we can never get out, as it turns out we actually can. We could do so in one of the most jerkish ways possible. That is, for some reason, it's just completely slipped his mind that he cannot jump fences. But you know what? We'll just jump right over him. And that is the end of that. And with that, we have officially got ourselves a horse. And with it, we can officially go around Hyrule twice as fast as we could before. Awesome. Good job, Epona. You've earned your success or victory, whatever it is. Alright. So there we've just got Epona, which is an awesome addition to our team, if you can really count it that. And with Epona, like I said, you can go much faster than you could before. We're going to use our newfound speed to go all the way back to the Kakariko village to do what we were supposed to do in the first place. Now, there is some stuff you can do with Epona later on in the game. You can actually do it right now if you want to, but I'm going to kind of hold off on that right now. just because I can / will / want to. I'm going to go ahead and jump down here for now, and I actually... Navi! Quit being annoying! We already know what you're going to say. I'm so frustrated I can't even play the Ocarina. What is with this thing? Play the Ocarina. Navi's getting to me. Never in a million years realized how annoying she was. Alright. I'm making it nightfall because we got to do some side quest stuff on our way up to our main objective, which is, alright, Navi, say it since all you did was say it in the flashback. That cloud over Death Mountain. There is something strange about it. Alright, now we're officially caught up. Now would you please shut up and let me do what I'm going to do? Thank you. Okay. If you could not tell from my flashback in that instance there what we have to do, we have to get over to Death Mountain to investigate that cloud. Navi was just dead set on not letting us get away with that. However, in order to do that, well, there's a couple of things, like I said, we want to take care of first. First thing I want to do is I want to make it over here, the most wonderful house in the world. And I'm not just saying that because Anju lives there. Though I will admit that's probably like 90% of the reason why I say it is. We'll never know. Anyway, we want to head up here because if we make it back here, we will see that there is yet another gold Skulltula. So we'll go ahead and kill this thing, and this should be gold Skulltula number 49 if I'm telling that up right. Again, if I'm wrong, you know where to look for the proper answers. Alright, so outside of that, we get that over there. We want to make it over here because you want to actually get something else that is part of the side quest. But this thing is actually quite funny. And really it is. So if you slingshot over to this roof here, and I'm not sure I'm not properly aimed to where I need to go to get there. Alright. If you hookshot over to the roof over here, there's this guy that is sitting right here. Now, if you've been watching me through this entire adventure, you know that we have never talked to this guy a day in our lives. Yet, if you talk to this guy, he will say, "Hey, good to see you again. I'll give you this as a memento." And with that, we receive some random heart piece from some random guy we have never met before. Not sure why, but there you go. Free heart piece from a complete stranger. That'd be awesome if you can go find some stranger and they give you awesome gifts like that. Anyway, once you've done that, that's pretty much all the side quest stuff here that I want to take care of. But there's one more thing up the mountain that I do want to take care of, and we are going to take care of that accordingly. First things first, I'd actually like to get my bombs ready. We're going to need these for what's coming up in the near future. Just take my word for it. Alright, so once we get our bombs ready, we're going to head up Death Mountain here. And once we make it to Death Mountain Trail for the first time in 7 years, just going to make our way around these rocks and everything. Still these red tektites. Oh no, a rock. I can't avoid rocks if my... Hey, I avoided a rock. Haha. Here I thought it couldn't be done. My nemesis can't get me now. Ha 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 ha. Well, anyway, what I want to do is actually... No, you stupid rock! Why? Anyway, I want to get on this stupid magic bean here. Yeah, I almost got hit by another rock. Whatever, here's heart piece number 18, 19, 20, whatever it is. There you go. Pick that up. Probably heart piece 18. And then we want to start making it up to Death Mountain again. Anyway, we are going to make... No, not another rock. Can't you people leave me... Yes, I am smarter than a rock. Can't believe I got hit by that thing. Anyway, we need to investigate the cloud up by Death Mountain. And I figured the best way to do that would probably be to go talk to Darunia. So, why don't we go talk to him and see if there's something we can't learn about... Well, why that cloud is looking currently the way it is. Oh my gosh, I didn't mean to do that. My C buttons are getting mixed up. It'd be a stupid thing if I had to end this Let's Play because I can't get my controller to work anywhere. Don't worry, I won't end the Let's Play for a broken controller. I'll figure out some way to make it work. Okay, so once we make it in here to Death Mountain, where I actually want to go first, I want to make it over here, to these ropes over here, because there is yet another thing that I would like to claim. And it happens to be back here, but I have to balance, and I'm not very good at balancing. I just realized that was a little Goron that just drove past us. I wonder where the big Goron is. Oh, well, not important. We got more important things to worry about than some rolling Goron and its size and everything. Alright, and that is this little gold Skulltula here. Go ahead and hit that thing. And there should be gold Skulltula number 50. If I'm wrong, as always, you know where to look for the answers. Okay, so now that we're here, we might as well go look for Darunia, but... Hey, you stupid Goron! It's a rock... You know what, dude? This is war. Forget this. I don't care what's going on. I'm going to kill you just for the sake of you being annoying. So once you get back here, I got a present, dude. Yeah, it's a bum. It's got your name on it. If that doesn't hit you, nothing will. Run, flee, cower. And get back here. Well, that worked out so brilliantly. Alright, we'll wait for him to come back around because this thing is just being evil. Alright, come on, dude. I have a bum with your name on it, and I will stop your rolling. I don't care what it takes. You are going to die. Yeah, that works. It's what you get for being a... Wait, what we got here? How could you do this to me? You're Ganondorf's servant. Wait, what? Hear my name and tremble. Are you trying to be some big bad guy on the beach or something? I am Link, hero of the Gorons. Link? What? Okay, what is that about? Oh, you're a pipsqueak for... What are you doing? Who are you besides Link? Who are you really? What? Yes, who are you? Your name is also Link? Oh, I forgot for a brief moment that everybody reads minds in this world. Anyway, then you must be the legendary Dodongo Buster and hero, Link. Indeed I am. I am the guy that killed a dragon with a stick. Sounds so wrong in so many ways. Anyway, my dad is Darunia. Do you remember him? I think I was unconscious at the time, but wait a minute, you're the son of Darunia? Okay, 2 questions. 1, where were the female Gorons in this race? And 2, I don't even know how to ask it. How did your dad manage to get one? Anyway, I'm sorry. Get away from that. Back to what's important. Dad named me Link after you because you're so brave and strong and awesome with a stick. It's a cool name. I really like it. I'm glad you like it, dude. Link, you're a hero to us Gorons. I'm so glad to meet you. Not so glad to meet you, but speaking of which, where is everybody? Oh, first, please, give me your autograph. Sign it to my friend Link of the Gorons. Dude, this is not the time for that. I'm not giving you an autograph. Oh. I'm just letting that one slide. Anyway, I guess it's not a good time to ask you for this. Please help everyone. Okay, why am I helping? Where is everybody? My dad, Darunia, went to the fire temple. A dragon is inside. What? If we don't hurry up, even my dad will be eaten by the dragon. What? What? What are you talking about? Boo-hoo! You'd better try to calm him down if you can. Maybe he will calm down if you talk to him. I don't even know what I did to upset him. What do you want to ask him about? Well, first of all, what's this about a dragon? Try to clarify that, please. A long time ago, there was an evil dragon named Volvagia living in this mountain. That dragon was very scary. He ate Gorons. Using a huge hammer, the hero of the Gorons, boom! Destroyed it just like that. This is a myth from long ago, but it's true. I know because my dad is a descendant of the hero. Boo-hoo! Well, that's not really much information, but we'll go with it, I suppose. You'd better try to calm him down if you can. I'm wondering who's talking, if that's Navi or Link, or if that's just some random narrator telling you what to do. Anyway, what do we want to ask him about this time? We know about the dragon. Well, what's going on about the Gorons, Link? Sounds weird. Everybody was taken to the fire temple. While my dad was out, Ganondorf's followers came and took them all away. All of them will be eaten by Volvagia. Dad said that Ganondorf has revived Volvagia. Oh boy, more consequences of pulling out the Master Sword and letting Ganondorf get the Triforce. As a warning to those who might oppose him, Ganondorf is going to feed them all to Volvagia. So Ganondorf is going to destroy one of the only 4 races in Hyrule. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. Just destroy all your subjects so you have nothing to rule. Anyway, Dad went to the fire temple all by himself to try and save everyone. Please, help Link. I'll give you this heat-resistant tunic. And with that, wait for it, look what I got! We got a Goron tunic. This heat-resisting tunic is adult size, so it won't fit a kid, which has the Deku sticks, which is awesome, but anyway, going to a hot place? No worry. Just because we have a red piece of clothing. Go figure. Anyway, once we do that, apparently the passageways have opened up. Guess we talk to him one more time to see what this is about. He has to say, Dad told me not to let anybody follow him to the temple, but only you, Link, can save everyone. I'm sure that the shop owner who is hiding somewhere right now will also help you. Now, I'll tell you about the secret passage to the Fire Temple. I love shortcuts, so where is it? Try to move the statue inside Dad's room. Okay, well, I guess we'll see what that's about in a minute. First things first. We have just received a new tunic, and if you go over to the Link selection subscreen, you can equip it accordingly. So now Link is officially dressed in red, which is all the latest fashion of this area. And I don't really know what more to say about it than that. Alright, so where we need to go to actually access the Fire Temple is indeed to his dad's room. And I do need to warn you beforehand, if you're going into the Fire Temple, you're going to want to take a lot of bombs. You don't want to try to tackle this without taking bombs, so if you need to buy some bombs, you can go into the shop owner just next to Darunia's room, and you can get those bombs accordingly. But make sure you at least have 20 bombs before going in. Trust me, it'll make your life so much simpler if you do. Alright, so if you grab this statue and start pulling it back, once you get done, we have opened up the passageway. I would love to have something like this in my room. Something awesome, guarding an awesome place, or a door leading somewhere awesome. But anyway, here we are at Death Mountain Crater. You might remember this from when we took on the Dodongo's Cavern. Fire Temple happens to be over there, so let's start making our way over there accordingly. And as we do, just make our way across the bridge and... Whoa! Well, if it isn't our stalker friend. It is something that grows over time. A true friendship. A feeling in the heart that becomes even stronger over time. The passion of friendship will soon blossom into a righteous power, and through it, you will know which way to go. This song is dedicated to the power of the heart. Listen to the Bolero of Fire. And here we are about to learn our third warp song. Take it away, Sheik. You've learned the Bolero of Fire, and Link is once again freaking out over sparkles. Link, I'll see you again. And somehow I have believed that. Whoa! Where'd the flames come from? Apparently Sheik has the ability to call fire anytime she wants. And it just occurred to me, wouldn't those flames cause the bridge to collapse? And wait! There's wood over fire! How would this work? Oh, never mind. Not questioning the logic of Zelda games makes about as much sense as the logic of Mario games, so yeah, do with that what you will. Okay, so there we have just learned the Bolero of Fire, and just beyond this passageway here is the Fire Temple. One of my personal favorites in this entire game, even though I hate heat. Go figure. We are going to tackle this, but we are actually going to do this in the next episode. With things starting to get a little bit long here, I think this would actually be an excellent place to start, or to stop, rather. Pick up the Fire Temple, start a new temple and a new episode. I think we'll do so accordingly. So yeah, that'll do it for this episode here. Next time, in The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, we are going to head inside of the forest, or the Fire Temple. Yes, this totally is the forest. We are going to head inside of the Forest Temple and start navigating around and try to beat it accordingly. So, until that time, I will catch you guys later.